What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny back here with another reaction video. This is another one from the channel After School. One of the bangers, man. Shout out to After School for making a great video. And this one is a short clip from Joe Rogan, worldwide most popular podcast host there is, who speaks the truth and nothing but the truth. Man, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could come on in, take your shoes off, get comfortable. You can hit the like button for me, and also consider subscribing to the channel. The goal is to reach 100 million subscribers so we can have 100 million thought-provoking conversations. So if you like what you hear in this video, please share the message far and wide.
Talk. You ever done a hard day's work in your life there, son?
Yes, I've done about 20 years.
People will get mad at you if you don't work hard. Yeah, look at you with your manicured fingers. You're not even struggling. You don't even hate. You don't even hate work and life. Right?
Yeah.
Folks, it ain't about that. It ain't about the guy who drives by in a clean car when you're dirty. It's not his fault. It's you should figure out how to be clean. You should figure out how to do a job that doesn't involve you walking in mud all day.
Tell him, Joe.
And that's possible because somebody else has done it. And it doesn't mean, I don't buy the idea that, you know, the society the way it is right now, it has to be this way. Someone's always going to have to work at Burger King. Someone's always going to have to. I don't buy that. I think people are pretty fucking flexible. If you look at the broad spectrum of humans and human behavior from different cultures all over the world, it's pretty obvious to me that there's a lot of different ways that people can act. We don't have to have fast food workers. We don't have to have people who work shit jobs. We don't have to. We just need to figure out how to restructure society so everybody somehow or another plays a part, has something to contribute, has something to share. I mean, that's what a real society is supposed to be like.
For sure.
I give you some coconuts, you give me some fish. You know, we make a deal, and you do it back and forth and left and right. And when there's nothing to contribute, then you start looking, the president needs to give us jobs. We need jobs. So instead of something to contribute, you just find something to do with your time.
And we're in a point in society where there's such a level of safety and comfort for everyone that we're making up issues that really don't need to exist. I mean, everyone right now should be able to sit down, as Joe was saying, everyone should be able to contribute to society. Where a lot of people have an abundance of free time where they're just scrolling their phone, arguing with strangers. This meme offended me. Oh my God, let's get this person canceled. Imagine if all those weird ass, lonely, unfulfilled cancel culture people could look inside themselves and find something to fill that void and then give it to the world. Because you know and I know when you have a mission and when you got a goal, when you focus on something, you are tunnel vision. But when you're empty, you're always looking for something to fill that void. And something fills it, and now you need something else, and you need something else. Because you'll never be fulfilled from anything externally. It's up to you to make sure you have your cup full. And the only way to become a full individual is to stop seeking pleasure and start seeking what your purpose is. Once you live through your purpose, you'll feel more fulfilled in life. And until then, you'll blame the government and the world for all of your problems.
And then it becomes about doing that more than it becomes about finding something to contribute. So society gets wrapped around becoming a part of a machine. Society, instead of becoming a bunch of individuals that are expressing themselves in unique ways, and everybody sort of borrows and shares and sells this and you sell that, and we all sort of figure out how we can contribute in a society, we got sidetracked and diverted into these boxes that they call companies and corporations, and we got stuck into these containers that they go cubicles or offices, and we got forced into this system. So our time, instead of it being invested in making pottery or fixing cars or doing something where you have a passion or you have some sort of a connection to, instead of that, you've sold your life to sit in a box and work for a machine, an uncaring machine that demands productivity. It doesn't understand you. It doesn't want to understand you. It has a bunch of very strict things in order to keep the humor at a minimum in the office, just in case one of you fuckheads says some stupid sex jokes that gets them sued and they have to give somebody $1 million. So get it together, and this is your life now.
Isn't it crazy? We went so far in the corporate world that at first a dirty joke would get you fired, and now you can real life have men walking in dresses, skirts, and high heels, and you cannot say anything about it, or you could still get fired. Like, think about how we've really killed free speech and really killed expression. You know what I'm saying?
Natural behavior. Everybody's wearing clothes they don't want to wear. Everybody's showing up and doing something they don't want to do. They have no connection to. That's the problem with our society. And then what's the reward for all this stuff? Go home, get a big TV. Go home, you're going to get a shiny belt buckle. You're going to get a nice purse. You're going to wear shoes that you couldn't afford last week. You're going to get that dream car. And every week we're chasing down this new object. And every week we're trying to fill this hole in this sad shadow of a life that we've been left with after work. That you work 8 to whatever the hours a day plus commuting, and then you're like this. And that's your life. That's your real fucking life. All that other stuff is not your life anymore.
Yep.
All that other stuff is work. And most of us have committed to that. I know you've been there before, and I've been there before.
I've been there as well.
And we understand that it's a trap because we got out of it. But for the people that are in it, a lot of times they don't even understand it's a trap. They just think it's a good job. They think they got dental. I'm doing really good. You know, I got my own parking spots, got my name on it. And you're just a piece of a heartless, shitty machine that makes money.
It's robbed you from life. We define ourselves far too often by our past failures. That's not true. You are this person right now. You are the person who has learned from these failures. That's so true, man. You have to divorce yourself from your past. There's nothing bad that ever happened. There were just lessons learned. You're starting over, but you're starting with experience. That's like a cheat code. That's like Mario when you die off the board and you come back. You know not to jump there that time or wait a little bit and hop on Yoshi so you can keep going. Build confidence and momentum with each good decision you make from here on out and choose to be inspired. That's true. Stepping stones. Get 1% better every day. We're all in this thing called life growing and flourishing. Everyone evolves at a different time. We're all a little different Pokemon or Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever you was into when you was younger. You know what I'm saying? Embrace failure, man. Embrace failure. I failed when I was young. I wouldn't be where I am right now without failure. I want to make sure it wasn't none at the end of the yeah, man. You got to embrace failure. Because there's nothing. I mean, think about it. Everybody who's great has had to suffer a really hard loss. I don't know anybody who's just been going and just winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. Behind every champion, you'll find a hard story, a hard loss, and a hard work ethic. Because all of us are destined to be great. Me, everybody who watches this video, if you're on this frequency right now at this part of this video, you have greatness inside of you. But I can't tell you how to get it out of you. That's up to you. How hard you want to work to pull your greatness out and show it to the world. We are all born geniuses, and our society and our schooling and all of it just robs us of our creativity. But we all know it's still there. We all know it's deep rooted inside of us that we're all meant for more. We're meant for an abundant life. Spirit is always looking for expansion. You want to be able to share your gift with the world in crazy ways. And so what's stopping you? Start today. Start now. You ain't got to know how. Just follow your heart. And watch what you do, watch what you become. Because no faith is needed around you when there's unlimited faith within you. Sit still and know God. Follow the intuition. Your intuition won't let you down. And everything that you need to be successful will be there. You know, I always say, once you find out what your purpose is, the world becomes your library. The right book will come. You'll meet the right person, the right conversation. Just the right things will happen at the right time if you keep faith. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the more you speak your truth, you want to constantly motivate others to speak theirs as well. Until next time, we out. Peace.